come home on a Sunday and their wife asks them to go somewhere and kind of roll your eyes, and she looked at me and said, I don't want to go to a store. Cabin fever. So, then she's got cabin fever. Got a day pack there. Got my day of Canterbury day pack. Hey, where are we going? Where are we going?
Hiking.
Hiking? We're going to go walk in the woods?
Yeah.
All right.
We did it last year.
Yeah, well, this year we're going to go look at the land that we might be living on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So see you in the woods.
See you in the woods.
We really roughing it. We stopped and got some food before we went in the woods. Somebody's getting all set up.
Yeah, but look how yummy that is.
Yeah, we're going to do some resource walking out through here and over through here. This is a property that we're looking at possibly moving into in a few years. So we want to see what we have out here that we can use. We're going to go out here and walk through all this. And yes, you see the truck there. That was my father's old truck. My son owns it now. And it's sitting out here on this land because my brother lives out here. So as you're out on a resource walk looking for things, you also got to look for hazard. We see some dog fennel here. There's some fruit trees back in there. But the first thing I see is poison oak. Poison oak. Notice the 3 leaves. Old saying that you told us in Boy Scouts, leaves of 3, leave it be. There's poison oak all through this area right here. Right in the middle of some decent resources for making stuff. So as we're walking, we'll walk down this way. And as you can see, there's the house and there's land all around us. And we're looking at getting this. There they are getting ready. So we're going to walk through and see what kind of resources we have out here.
Okay.
So we're going to go through all this with Miss Sassy right quick. Come here, Sass. So, what did Mama just tell you was out here? Rattlesnakes. There's copperheads out here. There's also water moccasins out here. So we have a good variety of things that can hurt us out here. So we got to stay careful, stay vigilant. I know that there's bobcats out here. I know that there's actually been panthers spotted out here. If you look down this terrain here, you can see how it drops down. It drops down to a creek, a well-known creek in this area. And some of the biggest water moccasins I've ever seen in my life on that creek. So we're going to take off and walk down this trail here. Probably loop around, come back up behind the property. You ready? All right. And we make her work and carry her own pack. But I'm going to turn the camera off and catch up with them because I know where I'm going. I've been out here many, many times.
Alright, so we're going to do a test today, okay? Mama's going to teach you about your peripherals. Your peripherals is when you're looking ahead, but you see what's on the side. So, when I tell you that you need to watch around for where you're walking, you don't want to look at what's right in front of you because you might miss what's off to the side. So as we're walking today, Mama's going to see something in her peripherals, and I want you to tell me if you see it too, okay?
Mama, this is hurting me.
Oh, you got it too tight.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so we're going to walk around, and I want you to look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Do you see a white barrel?
Where?
Alright, you gotta look ahead and see what's around you. I see a down tree on my left hand side. This is a left. Do you see the down tree?
Yes.
Alright, you gotta keep looking and you gotta pay attention to what's all the way around you, not what's right straight ahead of you. But if you look right straight ahead of you, do you see the stick that's up in the road? See it right down there?
Yes.
You gotta be careful and you gotta watch around it and watch where you walk. But in the meantime, you got to look off to the side too to see what's coming down into the road that we're on. Right? Okay. We're going to work on our peripherals today, okay? see trees laying down?
Yes.
Alright, Mama didn't look over to see them. Mama saw them off my peripherals. You got to look on each side. Now this time I want you to tell me what you see off your peripherals. Don't look at it. I want you to be looking straight. Tell me what you see off to the side. Come here. I want to show you something. You see that stuff right there?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It looks like a bear.
It looks like a squirrel to me.
Really?
I thought a squirrel as soon as I saw it. Looks like a squirrel.
It's a squirrel bear.
A squirrel bear?
So Becky spotted this, and that is actually all fat lighter. Welcome to North Carolina. That is all fat lighter. This is where the woods fires have come through and burnt some of this. You can see that this is burn up from a woods fire that came through. Alright, for resources, look at here. There's fat lighter in this tree. Every one of these knots, that's fat lighter. Welcome to the South. This is that good fat lighter, burns like gasoline. If you look how the terrain's going down here, this is going to let us know that we got water somewhere down here. I'm cheating a little bit because I know it's down there, but you can see how your terrain goes. You see what the girls are doing over here. Wild edibles.
I know where to put them.
Greenbrier. I wouldn't eat these. They look like they've been sprayed with something. But greenbrier is a wild edible. When it gets older, it's not very palatable.
So, I don't have
Lots of littles to be grabbed to burn. Remember, the higher up, the drier up. We're in a wet area. There's a huge, huge swamp back in here that the military trains in. And they train here because it's the closest thing to a jungle environment they can find. As you can see, somebody's come in here and cleaned all this out. But way back in there, it gets a lot thicker. So when you're out and about, you're resource hunting in a true survival situation. There's a bunch of hog wire we found. Okay, so look at this. Turn it around. What kind of feather you reckon that is? Looks like it could be a turkey feather to me. Thank you, baby. Can I have it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I always wanted a feather.
Well, we'll keep it safe. Nice, beautiful feather. No, because you'll crush it. Stop. Look at the resources of plastic bottles, water gathering. Hey, Breely, come here. Look. No, look.
I want to have it.
Walnut.
What is that?
Walnut, something busted open. Some people see trash. Hey, some people see trash, but you gotta see what you can use. I see tinder. Aluminum cans could be made into arrowheads. All kinds of littles here for fires. These here fire lanes that's been cut in. Because as you can tell, they burn it out every year, it looks like. Look at her. She done found another feather. That's a crow. Actually a raven because we don't have crows. Thank you, baby. Yes.
How?
I'll show you later.
Look at mine.
Stop. Knucklehead. consume that. And where they're burning it so much, it's not letting it grow up on their side. Alright, look at here. It's another plant my daddy lied to me about, told me it was poisonous. This is American beautyberry. It's kind of like an elderberry. You can, they get really big, and they get big clumps of these berries on them. You can actually use them to make like an elderberry jam. It is edible. It does have some medicinal uses, but as you can see, yes, baby, that's what edible means. Can you say edible? Edible. But we're gonna leave this one alone because the berries will grow and drop off and seed more. And when they seed more, we're gonna have great big ones out here, and then we'll be able to make like elderberry jam. As you can see, there's another one back there.
And now we can eat them.
And it's in amongst all this wild grapevine that has no grapes on it.
If we get a lot
I
of
was
them,
looking to see if there's any more.
we can eat another. Oh,
Here we have an eastern red bud. The best use for it is medicinal uses from the inner bark. You can make an infusion with it. Helps with coughs, helps suppress your cough. So there's quite a few good resources out here on this land. So as Becky was talking, to use your peripherals, you look up there, there's a yucca plant. I love yucca. And then as I was fixing to head over there to show you that one, look right there. Now when they bloom, this is a young one. When they bloom, it'll have a stalk that comes out about like this. And when it dries and dies off, it's perfect hand drill material. But also the buds on it are edible. You can use it to make soap, for washing. You're about to, because nobody likes the stinky. If you look up in there, you can see my brother's bees. He's a big beekeeper. I'm not a bee person. So if we move out here, we're not going to have bees. There's my little Pocahontas with a feather in her hair. And I told you I knew this area quite well. Anybody that knows me or follows me somewhere out here in amongst all this is my shelter I built when I was trying to be on a loan. So we're going to see how it held up. That was what, 2 years ago?
Yep.
So we're going to see if we can locate my shelter and see how it held up. So while I was trying to locate my shelter that I built 2 years ago, which good luck finding that, I'm thinking it was right here, because that dead tree right there is the one I had my camera hooked to. 2 years debris shelter, it went away. I got to looking, and there's frackleberries, also known as winter huckleberry, tree huckleberry, or gooseberry. It is a blue. A what?
A farkleberry.
I said frackleberry.
Not frackle.
Like Fraggle Rock. Frackle. Say it one more time for us.
A farkleberry.
A farkleberry. I just don't feel right saying that, but it's a farkleberry. It's a type of blueberry, and as you see, they're all around us here. So we got good resources here. Great potential. There's no blueberries on it right now, baby. So do you want to know when it blooms and when it has blueberries?
yeah.
In the spring. It does it in the spring. You can see we got a bunch of little ones. We got a bunch of dead pines. It's talking about a widowmaker. Look at that one. The good thing about that is we can get fat lighter out of it. There's another one over there. There's one that's already fell there. There's one here. We're willing to bet it's already fat lighter. Hear that snap? There's your fat lighter right there. That's fat lighter right there.
Can I eat one?
Yep. Look at all the grapes. Oh my God, those are so good.
Oh.